Imagine waking up, dying, getting drafted, promoted, issued secret documents, and accidentally becoming one of the most effective operatives of World War II, and all you had to do was float. That was Operation Mincemeat, the British government's completely serious, fully approved, wildly unprofessional idea to defeat the Nazis using a corpse and the power of aggressive paperwork. In 1943, the Allies needed into Europe through Sicily, but the Germans were guarding it like it was the only streaming service left on Earth. So British intelligence gathered in a room, looked at a map, looked at reality, and said, what if we lie to Hitler using a dead guy with a briefcase? And instead of everyone immediately going to prison, the room went quiet. Someone slowly nodded and a budget was approved. They found the body of Glyndwr Michael, a real man who had died alone and unnoticed in Wales. In death, he was about to be given the most important acting role in modern history. They dressed him up as a Royal Marine officer and gave him a new, completely fake identity, Major William Martin. Then they went absolutely feral with the details. Love letters from a fake fiancé, personal notes, army ID, ticket stubs, receipts, photos. The man had more character development than anyone you know. Then they loaded him up with fake top-secret letters describing an upcoming Allied invasion of Greece and Sardinia, clipped the briefcase to his wrist like a cursed accessory, and dumped him into the ocean off the coast of Spain, knowing that Spanish officials would find him and that German intelligence had spies everywhere. It was a plan that required an alarming amount of faith in human curiosity and national incompetence. Spain recovered the body. The documents were quietly handed over to German agents. Those copies made their way up the chain until they landed on Hitler's desk. And Hitler, a man who had an entire intelligence apparatus, psychological analysts, code breakers, and professional skeptics, read the soggy, corpse-marinated paperwork and said, "Yes, this dead man seems trustworthy." He immediately ordered German forces to be moved away from Sicily and strengthened defenses in Greece and Sardinia, which, surprise, were never going to be invaded at all. Meanwhile, Allied ships headed for Sicily like they were pulling into an empty parking lot at 3 a.m. British intelligence just sat there, slowly realizing that their unhinged weekend craft project with a corpse had actually worked. German divisions were in the wrong places. Sicily was dramatically weaker. The invasion went forward with far less resistance. Thousands of lives were saved because history's most important document delivery system happened to be a floating body with immaculate vibes. For years afterward, people thought Operation Mincemeat was exaggerated or straight-up fiction because the truth sounded like someone tried to write World War II with a sense of humor. But it was all real. Churchill approved it. The documents are archived. The man is buried in Spain under his fake name with his real name added beneath it, quietly marking the fact that at some point reality just gave up trying to be serious. History books like to talk about generals, tanks, and massive armies. But one of the most important victories of the entire war came down to a guy who never existed, a briefcase full of lies, and the stunning realization that bureaucracy is sometimes more powerful than bullets.